This is Liberty stock number 51024. It's a Mitson Merrill model K-2024 hydraulic Keyseater with a microprocessor control. Serial number KM85101. 2-inch wide is the maximum key width. 24-inch is the maximum keyway length. Okay.
You want to run it?
Let me come around to the side real quick.
Show the side. That's about all there is.
Yeah.
Disconnect filter and aftercore is on there with my temporary airline coming in and my temporary 480 coming in down here. So
480, got it.
yeah.
And we got quite a bit of tooling in the box down here,
That's under,
but
that's
yeah,
under the 2x4.
we've shown it in the photos anyway.
I'll turn control
Okay.
on while you're there right away. Or, yeah. We're not even on right now. You
All right,
good?
go ahead. I'm
I'll
good.
turn it on. And before going to display, we can bring the oil up first. We can talk about this. Cutting speed, maybe if I remember, we can play with this. Air pressure, I've got very little on there. That's this guy here. There's the 10 if you watch. That's the chute, is all it's for, really. So I just keep it way down low so that I can go up here now as you back up, that I can pull it out. And that's this. So if I leave it out, I give it a little more air pressure, it'll come up. Okay, that went in. Chip chute, that stays on here. The box, we can power up. I can jog it up and down, leave this open. Oil on is right here. Jog up, down is right here. See the oil, I'll leave it down. So that's manual or manual cycle start right here. I'm not doing the cycle yet, just up and down is all it is. Now I can play with the speed control back over here before I get involved with that. As you can see, it has no effect on return, but going down it does. Cutting. I'll speed it up. Leave it right about there. That takes care of that. And we'll stop the cycle for a minute. And for that matter, stop the pump. And I can page through this just to do a quick rundown. I just can't do incremental feed yet unless I put the oil back on. But we're at 0, which is position. And if we go to number 2, is position display 12. Which is 4 thousandths. I'm going to be taking off 4 thousandths at a time. Number 3 is my preset. So I'm going to take off 4 thousandths at a time up to 80 thousandths. 4 is how many smoothing strokes? 4 smoothing strokes. It's pretty straightforward. And 5 is inches or millimeters, and we're in inches. 6 is cycle time. My last cycle, I don't know if it was maybe a minute. And part count, I've run 2 parts, an hour meter. And back up to 0, 1, that's my position display. I'll leave it right there. You'll see that count down as I go up and down. So we're at 4. I can turn on the oil and we'll go incremental. I call it, it's slow feed, or we can go fast, either way. The oil back on, and I'll go slow 4 at a time. Oh, you gotta get out of auto, there we go, manual. 4. Every time I hit it, 4, 4, 4. I'll go the other way now. 4, 4. If you go fast, now watch over there. These numbers will be flying. That's the screw moving right here, see? My feet down there. I'm just flying along. It doesn't matter where I leave this because at some point, my position display, I want that to be 0. So if I do data entry now, I should be able to just call that 0 and enter that. Or counter position 1, data entry is 2, and clear, C. There it is. And then enter. back to zero. That's my zero position all over again. I'll leave that right there. This works, the pendant works fine. I'll leave the door open, you can watch it. I'm gonna hit cycle start before we do auto. We'll leave that, it don't matter where I leave this. There's cycle start. And go to auto. Not yet. You gotta hit run now. I hit run, and we'll start counting. Now. 4. We'll go all the way up to 80. Which is basically 20 reps. Again, we can slow this down like that. Good. Go back up a little bit. Yeah, we'll leave it right about that. Yeah. That's about normal. Up to 52. As soon as we hit 80, we're going to go into our 4 smoothing strokes, and it'll shut off and park itself. After this next one, pull down. There it is. It's too late. I'll do our 4 smoothing strokes, and it'll shut off. Zeroes itself back out, goes below it, and back up. Back to 0, we're ready for cycle start again. Are you good? Go back to manual. Oil off. Control off. It's got the Omron PLC in there. And that's pretty much it there, Pete. Good to go.
All right, and voltage you said was 480.
For the 3rd time, yes.
Thank you for saying that 3 times for me.